Well folks, today's video is perhaps the pièce de résistance in the evidence being presented on my channel, regarding the Earth being, not a spinning spherical ball, but rather a flat stationary plane. These images were shot by Mr. J. Tolan, and permission has been granted via Mr. Mark Sargent, for their use here in my video. These images illustrate what is, I believe, undeniable evidence that our good Earth is a relatively flat plane. Images of, in some cases here, of more than 170 miles, are virtually impossible on a globular surface, with a circumference of approximately 25,000 miles. When you plug these figures into the scientifically accepted Earth curve calculator, the wall of water that would be between the viewer and the object being photographed would render the resultant image impossible to see. The initial images showing on your screen are from Malibu, California. Mr. Tolan suggests that the viewers of his images are about to see the world with new eyes, and I am very much inclined to agree with him. This next image is from Santa Barbara, and illustrates the Santa Monica Mountains, some 45 miles distant. There were subsequent shots made of oil rigs off of the Santa Barbara coastline. Because of the haze that could be quite prevalent, Mr. Tolan made the decision to get into infrared photography, to be able to cut through this hazing effect. He utilized a 720 nanometer filter for his DSLR camera. Many images were captured by his infrared equipment at Salton Sea, California. The waters were quite calm, and he could see very far distances. He made a trip to Idaho and captured images at Lake Pend Oreille, in particular at Sandpoint. He began to see, as the images at greater distances than could be viewed on a sphere of 25,000 miles circumference, were perfectly visible with his camera. He started to realize that there was something to this flat Earth movement that was happening around the world. This image is of Lake Tahoe. He was able to view the casinos across an 18-mile expanse of water. On a flight from Buffalo, New York, to Chicago, Mr. Tolan was able to visualize the horizon, rising to eye level as he looked across Lake Erie. In order to minimize atmospheric refraction and the evaporative boundary layers, he decided to attempt capturing higher objects such as mountains. Also switching to infrared lenses, allowed him to peer through fog and haze. Let's compare the visible spectrum images to that of the infrared photographic images with a 950 nanometer filter. This is a photo of Mr. J. Tolan pointing in the direction of LA. This next infrared shot depicts LA with the mountains behind, which are over 100 miles away. The image now on screen is a shot of Mount San Jacinto in the background near Palm Springs. That is over 170 miles distant. This shot, my globe Earth friends, is utterly impossible on a spherical ball Earth. The LAX control tower can be seen to the right on this next photo. It is over 70 miles distant. This is just incredible. Look at the improvement that the infrared equipment can make, over the standard visible light spectrum. This is the perfect tool for researching the flat Earth. The map on screen now shows the mountain peaks, that were being depicted in the previous photos. As good as these images were, Mr. Tolan wanted to improve the resolution quality even more, so he moved into high-resolution infrared imaging. What you see on screen now is his Celestron spotting scope and a monochrome astronomy camera with an 850 nanometer infrared filter, mounted in front. The island, picture-in-picture image, is taken off the coast of Santa Barbara. Now, back to Malibu, with these high-res infrared images. If the Earth was curved, we should not be able to see Mount San Jacinto, as the diagram illustrates. Now comparing, to the flat surface model, look how elegantly simple, it shows the actual results that were obtained. Ponder this, folks. This is incredible. The peak to the right is 125 miles distant. Behold the flat Earth. Many thanks to Mr. J. Tolan, for his efforts in capturing this very important evidence, and to Mr. Mark Sargent, for his generosity in inching the flat Earth movement forward. Also, if you find yourself about to take a look down this very deep rabbit hole in much greater detail, then please consider one or more of my 8 published works sold exclusively through Amazon at any other sites worldwide. Just go to any Amazon site online and in their search window at the top of their page simply key in Barry Howard Begley and all of my published works will pop up. These books are available both in ebook format, available instantly, or you may wish to have a printed hardbound edition sent to your doorstep worldwide. If this YouTube video has left you intrigued or even a little angry, then perhaps you might wish to visit my website at www.barryhowardbegley.com for more information. I can be reached at the email address or text phone number listed on my website. Thank you for watching my video here today. I hope it has entertained you and possibly even annoyed you when you begin to examine your own world just a little bit closer. Have a wonderful day, one that sparks joy in your life, and may God bless you.